Hello, Living Violet. I came to rant because I am a person, but I'm also a self-proclaimed introvert. And it seemed as though since this coronavirus that even going out to get simple things, because I know that we're supposed to stay in place, but you see my hair. I was trying to get a few things just to try to tame it or just to condition it. One of the Star Beauty stores are open and the grocery store is open. So I went to the grocery store to the aisle where the hair products are, and here come a group of 3 people just yakking. And then here comes another girl that was just browsing in the aisle, talking on her phone. Like every time I was looking at something, she getting closer. And then she getting closer. I'm like, okay, let me go to the end of the aisle. And then she go all the way to the end of the aisle where I was. And she's still talking on her phone. She really wasn't even getting anything out of that aisle. She was just browsing around. And I'm like, you know what? Some introverts thought that social distancing was going to be a dream because for some reason, introverts, we take on other people's energies. It's draining to be around a bunch of people at once. Just like, extroverts, they feed off of other people. So that's the reason why they like to party. They like social events. They like to be around people. Not saying that introverts don't like being around people. It's just that, we ration it out sometimes, and we have to make sure that we have a comfortable space, or we will create a bubble for ourselves in order not to having to do so much decompress when we get home. Almost like being in I'm sorry you all for making this comparison, but it's almost like being in a dusty environment, or being around in rain. I'll say rain. A lot of people don't like getting flooded with rain, right? If it's a whole lot, if it's sprinkling like it is right now, some people may forego going with an umbrella. For introverts, even the slightest of rain might irritate you because, like how, for example, Black women like to protect their straight styles, and the little bit of precipitation can actually make it throw up like this. So introverts, if I can compare it, introverts are kind of like how people are to rain. You try to avoid the rain from getting soaking wet. Some people don't mind being soaking wet, but once you get wet, then you have to go home and you have to change clothes, you got to dry up and everything else. Introverts kind of take energy in that same sense. Like if you soak up too much energy, then the longer that it takes to try to, recharge and regroup. But anyway, yes, this coronavirus is making people even more social and want to talk to you. I went into the beauty store, and this lady approached me. She was like, "Hello, hey." And she walked up to me, and I'm like, wait a minute. She had this mask on. She was like, "I just want to show you where you need to go so that you can find what you need." And she's like standing a couple feet away from me. And as I'm backing back, she's getting closer. And I'm like, well, that doesn't make sense if we're supposed to be doing social distancing. I'm like, let me browse around the store and stay away from people, get what I need, because the thing is, they have not all the protein treatments in one aisle. No, they have it categorized by name brand. So it's like this brand will have a protein treatment in aisle 1, and then there's another protein treatment in aisle 5. So for her to say that I want to show you where you gotta go, it don't really make a lot of sense to me. Maybe make a lot of sense to you. And then another lady approached me, all up in my face. And as I'm getting away from her, she getting closer. And I'm like, before all this coronavirus stuff was going on, y'all wasn't following me getting close in my area before. Like, I've been in this store over tens of dozens of times, and all of a sudden y'all just want to be all up in my space when we're supposed to be giving each other space. That's enough with my rant. I hope that you all stay safe. I know that we all have to go out here and get little things. I know that in my last video I said that just to hunker down and be, you know, safe and cautious and healthy. But as we're out here, yeah, to my fellow introverts, I'm just going to end it there. All right, have a beautiful day. I pray you all safety.